So this is our 5th time here at the Maryland's Best Show. It's a great gathering, I think, of what Maryland has to offer. We're very proud of our Maryland heritage.
What's special here is the people. At the end of the day, if you're growing in an area or a region and you build these relationships, you have the phone calls, the text messages, the emails, but here it's a one-on-one, face-to-face. You know the person, you know what they're growing.
You're able to bring all your producers from across the state together and get to meet each other. A lot of us cross-promote products on our farm store and in the state of Maryland, and you have a chance to meet new providers that are continuing to grow in the marketplace, as well as leaders within the Department of Agriculture.
We're here because as a producer, it's nice that we can come and meet other vendors, get to know a lot of people, and it helps support us as a farm and as a part of the community.
You know, in our department, we spend millions of dollars a year providing fruits and vegetables to the kids in Anne Arundel County, and we think it's really important to try to spend as much of that money as we can locally, and just being here to develop relationships with the local farmers is just a great opportunity.
About 3 years ago, we were at this event, and these guys were just a couple tables away, and we started talking about craft brews and oysters and aquaculture, and over the next year and a half, we went back and forth and then decided to do this collaboration and create the beer using the oyster in the recipe.
We had a great conversation. We nurtured the recipe, nurtured the branding, and came out with a great product, so we're very excited about it.
This is great because we just get to educate the general public of what we do. We recycle oyster shells and use those recycled shells to grow oysters and replant them back in the Chesapeake Bay. And this is a great thing to explain the whole program to new clients and also existing clients that we've had for a few years here.
Local ingredients, local products are really important to me for a number of reasons. One, they support our local community. Also, it's helpful to know where your food and where products are coming from so that you can make sure that the quality is what you expect it to be.
Well, you want to grow your stuff that's grown locally and get it out there, because you go to the grocery store, there's produce coming all over across the country, and half the time it's many weeks old. So if you can get your product into the store, it can be fresher and it builds a better business.
I like to support other local farmers, and also just I like the idea of everything being local.
Well, we're always looking for fresh local produce. The tough part is for us, the growing season is usually better when we're not in school. So that can be a challenge for us, but we're trying to create relationships and maybe look for things that are being grown in the wintertime, some of the hydroponic farms, some of the lettuces and things of that nature. But we want cucumbers and squash and lettuce, apples. We like local apples, so we're always looking for fresh produce, anything that's different. There's not a lot different, but anything that's different, we just want to see if it can work in our world.
When I started my restaurant, I started at the farmer's market making food to go, using farm-to-table ingredients, making everything from scratch. So our whole goal at Bread and Butter Kitchen is to feed our customers like we would feed our families, and that all starts for me here locally with the farmers and the vendors that make products that we know we can trust and we know are going to come from our local area.
When you build those relationships over time, that is sustainable. Sustain the farm, sustain the people, sustain your local community.